So do you want this? Take this. Just give me a little. Just come this side.
Oh, okay.
Bhakta Charan Das ji, Lal Sauta ji, Ralte ji, Mr. Sachin Rao, leaders, MLAs, our party workers, friends from the media, people of Mizoram.
Helai party President Pulal Sota. Helai how tu zong zong le. Mi pui pung kom te is vain chi pai ule.
It's an honor for me to come here today and meet so many of you while walking through the streets of Ezwa.
Ai zol ko pui kal taka karon kal the wang le mi tam tak ka mu thei cheu wang he kalom em mani.
My impression of Mizoram was formed when I was 16 years old, when I came here with my father in 1986.
Sa kha zakwa soviet paruka tlerol veng vong kani lain kapate den kan lo kala kha karon kal masak ber ania.
And if I was to describe my impression of the people of Mizoram, I would say gentle, kind, affectionate people.
Mizo mi pui ka ngai dan ha mizo ta chia se khati lai khan an gil ne ya an hoi homa an bulama nuam kati lo thei lo ni.
People with a strong sense of community, people who respect each other, and also people with ideas different to theirs.
Khotla in za to na te mi hing pui za na ton nei thatak te tin ngai dan thatak mai ram chung cha nei te an ni ti po ka soi bokang.
And it is something to be very proud of. A culture among many different cultures in India, each one equally important.
India ram culture rang ranga culture chi rang tak mai nei te an ni kati bokanga.
You have a spirit of service before the self, a spirit of altruism.
Midang te ngai poi mo em na lo mai na te po in nei te po ka ria.
And these are very, very powerful values in the 21st century.
Kum sabi som di pakhana tan hian hek hi man ro poi mo tak ani ti ka ria ni.
We have a old connection with the people of Mizoram.
Mizo mi pui te hian in kung kai ta tiket tak kan nei ya.
And I remember when the peace accords were signed and a brilliant new era began for the people of
Sa ka
Mizoram.
sombriat paruka remna thuthung sai na ni du khan hun thar to poi mo taka kan chuang kai ani kha.
Maybe many of the young people here do not remember, but we transitioned from a violent Mizoram to a peaceful Mizoram.
Helaya na panglam chuan in re phato lo mai the a khami hun atang khan in be na thisen luan na tanga hun ral muang taka kan lut ani kha.
The older generation, of course, knows the price they paid for the hatred and the violence that was spread in this beautiful state.
Helai ram moi taka in huan na le thisen luan ton na lo ti top tura boruak lo thleng kha alo mom tak mewa.
Some months ago, I walked across India from Kanyakumari to Kashmir.
Tlem lai deu to khan kania kumari tanga mar to Kashmir thleng ke kan kalani kha.
And we walked for almost 4,000 kilometers.
Kem sang li don lai kan kal a.
Today we walked 2 kilometers.
Voina rosuan kem ni vel ora ni kha.
But the message I wanted to give was the same as the one I gave when I walked across India.
Amaro chu khulai ka kalai mi tho kha ka thuran ken chu ni e.
The idea of Bharat Jodo, One India,
India ram pum khat aum theda tur kha tuna kan thu ken tho hi ni.
that respects each other and itself,
Mani bidang te anga za thiam ton ta te.
that is tolerant,
La tor theina te.
that learns from other ideas, other religions, other languages,
midang culture atang te midang sakhuan atang te zirtur le ngai san sak na te omani
and that loves itself as a whole.
chu wang chu khami pumpui khan in mangai ton na te om tat ani
And that is the idea that is under attack by the BJP.
tu na hian kha thil nge mai kha he BJP ho hian aron be le mu re omanti ber ani tlat sia
They attack different communities, different religions, different languages. They spread hatred, violence in the country.
nam rang rang te ko rang te culture rang te an hua chumi ai chuan in hua ton na te in zalo ton na te in noi che ton na te hi aron ti dar ta ani hi
They spread arrogance, lack of understanding.
midang hiat thiam du lo na te in tor thei lo na te aron ti chuak thar ta zela
And this is completely against the idea of India.
hei hi India kan ti INDIA ina adu lo ber le ado ber ani tani
Because the idea of India that we are used to, the idea of India that we believe in, is one that respects everybody, is affectionate to everybody, protects everybody.
BJP lalma tun ma India kanan tina achunga mi zong zong le culture le sakwa zong zong za an lo na te kha kan duania
Some months ago, I went to Manipur
rewak lo kalta khan manipura te khan kala
and I could not believe what I saw.
kahan mu khathil oi om po har katia
The idea of Manipur has been destroyed by the BJP.
Manipur kan ti kha anti chevek to di BJP ho hian
It is no longer a state. It is now two states.
khilai khi state pakhata om thin kha tuna chuan state pathia om an tani
People have been murdered, women have been molested, babies have been killed, but the Prime Minister doesn't find it important to travel there.
khilai tuar tu tam takte mai chia te le poi soi lo te an tuaran thina kara khian he kan prime minister puiro hian aiga tan ma ngai lo alu pola ti thak lo ni
It's amazing to me that the Prime Minister and the government of India are so interested in what is happening in Israel, but not interested at all in what is happening in Manipur.
kan prime minister te hi kan president te hi Israel thil thengi an boy pui em lai hian an ram chung e manipura thil thengi enga man ngai lo tungi amak ka tingol ani
If you look at our national media, you will find story after story after story, talk show after talk show about what is going on in the Middle East.
Middle East thil theng chan chen hi India ram chan chin thedar tu zong zong ne hian atam em mai ni
But nobody in the national media speaks about what is going on in Manipur.
amaro chu Indian national la chan chin thedar tu ho rang si nga hian Manipur chung chang thedar chak le thedar du pakhat man om loi makani
Nobody is talking about the pain, the misery that has been caused there.
khilaya mi pui ho tam takina tortlang an kalme ki zia thama pon ngai lo soi thama pon ngai lo amakan
And I simply cannot understand why the Prime Minister has not visited.
prime minister pui po hian alahan kal lo hi makati to phei lo nia male
It is something to be ashamed of that the leader of our union has not traveled to the state of Manipur after what has happened there.
India ramang reng ruang lal bere di sina aram chunga ka ti khop mayan boy ta khian voi te khat mala to lo hi thil mak top ani lomi
And Manipur is just a symptom of the problem.
tin manipur kan mukhi thil dang dang tilang tu ain tir na mai ani hi ti thiang u
You can see the same problem in a smaller form in many different parts of the nation.
India ram frang raga tle ma zogin ateng zo khau pula po hek tiang zong zui kan mu me kreng bokani
People from minority communities feeling uncomfortable.
nam tlem le te nau te ho chua tu na hian om dan atan khia thiam thei to lo a hlau om lu tuk to ni
Tribal people feeling uncomfortable.
tribal ho tan po hian om le thei na ni to lo re ani
Dalit people feeling uncomfortable.
Dali thâu lo chu tiang bok chu lo ni ya.
There is a oppression being carried out on the people of India.
India mi pui te hi min lam chia min ra bet tlok hi ni kon mai ni BJP ho hian.
And I view it as an idea, as an attack on the idea of India.
India kan ti kan ngai dan chu mi kha aron be na hian ka ngai lo thei lo wa.
So what has happened in Manipur is of course an attack on the people of Manipur.
Chu wang chuan Manipura an torna zong zok hi Manipur te torna ani kan ti lo thei lo wanga.
But it is also an attack on the idea of India in Manipur.
Chu ba ka chuan India ram kan te kan ngai dan thina kha Manipura khian an rap chemek an ti chemek ani ti po a soi thei bo ani.
It is the duty of every single Indian to protect every single religion, every single culture, every single language, every single tradition of this country.
India hian sarkar hian culture tinte nam tinte sakho tinte zong zong hi an zawaya hum hi mi an na ani tol mai ni.
And that is what the Bharat Jodo Yatra was about.
Hei hi kong kan kong zona khilai kan kong zona ma sa po khan hei kan tumber kan veiber ani reng ani.
We are fighting an election here,
Helai chon election kan nei don me ka.
and I would like you to consider what the government has done over the last 5 years.
Helai he kumakal ta chu khan he emene fi sarkar hian egen ti ti hi ka ngai to na lo lu ta.
Drugs are spreading rampantly across the future generation.
Mizoram a thalai dang te ti seturin kan kram chu a hian drugs la om zong zong hi anga pinangap to a.
250 young lives have been extinguished because of this.
Tu nai lo ka po thalai uyom tak tak zani somnga lain nun nan chan ti kan thia a.
And while the BJP attacks your culture, your religion, your tradition, the MNF supports them in Delhi.
BJP sarkarin nang mani culture te nam nun phuk te in sa khwa te aron be mia lai hian helai emne sarkar hian an mani khana thop thei hi amak mut lobby.
One of the people who I was walking with runs an NGO, and he fights the drug menace.
Tu na karo kalna ka ton pakhat chu NGO nei tu pakhat drugs lampang do tu te si kami ni a.
So I asked him, what is the main reason for drugs in Manipur? Mizoram.
Eka tige Mizoram hian hatie me ma drugs sa tamtak le tin ama khakan zota.
And his immediate answer was, the young people of Mizoram do not get jobs, and so they do not see a future for themselves.
Ani soidana chuan kan Mizoram thalai te hian na an nei lo wang hian an tan hian invent po harani tiani.
Over the last 5 years, the MNF government has created only 2,000 jobs.
Kumakal ta chu khan he emne sarkar hian thalai te tan na sanga chau sang thi chau asiam ti kha asia thian sa tha kani.
Your infrastructure here, your roads here are in shambles,
In kong te kan mura hian asia ti hian reng maya.
and they're destroying the economic future of the state.
Helai state economic malam thir na hi anti chevek bok to ni.
The Congress party always has a good record for governance and for development.
Congress sarkar chuan atiang development na ma hian an tho that na hi an record siam na ni ti point hian karing ani.
If you look at our state governments, each one of them has a vision, a concept of how to develop the state.
India ram rang Congress sarkar na in thir chuan helama mathir na thatak an nei ni ti in chiang khopin karing.
Karnataka has
Karnataka.
developed a social safety infrastructure
Karnataka state a chuan an mani mipui him na turta na ruamana fel tak an nei thlapa.
among the best in the world.
Khovela thaber pola chiar thei an nge nge ni.
Direct money of 2,000 rupees every month given to women of the state in their bank account.
มีระเทยท่านชวดตานะนูโฮตานะเจงสังนี่อันเป็กเทตุริกองการห้องหัวต่อพวกเขา
financial support to farmers,
ฟาร์มารลงในตู้เทวตานเทยโตประดมกันนะอันถกเมกบอกว่า
reduce prices on gas cylinders,
เต็นก๊าซซิลินเดอร์ที่อามันน้ำเมนเราติดที่อันบอกว่า
and free bus travel for women across the state.
ไม่ใช่ตานบาสจวนมันอันติฟรีตบบอกว่า
If you move to Rajasthan, you will find health insurance for up to 25 lakhs for every citizen.
ราชสถานอินชาวเพจวนมีป่าตานมีปิตินตานชูกตินตานเจงสังอาอันรวมมันและด้วยสมดีปังอาอันรวมมันและตบบอกกัน health insurance ตาน
People with heart disease, with cancer, being treated absolutely for free.
เต็นให้ยังดำชัวหาสันนะกันสารติเตเลที่ดังตาเตปอยันอัดโลในกอลนั้นเสียมสักตุ๊บไปนี่
People who get injured, having operations completely for free.
เต็นอักซิเดนทูลานาตัวเตเอ็นกอลนาอัฟรีนันติตบบอกอะใจโตกเตฮิอัลทั้งเงิน
Gas cylinder that costs 1,000 rupees in BJP states costs 500 rupees in Rajasthan.
BJP ลลนัสเตตาซิลินดาร์ประคัดเจงสังขัดอันนี้ไล่คันราชสถานจนเจงสังอามันเจ้าอันนี้ตัวนี้
If you go to Chhattisgarh, you will find that farmers get the highest remuneration for rice in the country, 2,500 rupees per quintal.
ควินตัลขตาเจงสังนี่สังอาชัตติสการ์สเตตาเปจวนอันมานีขัดยังจะเป็นรถติบอยบูไฟบูฮุมเลยนาการอันพันสักบกันนี่
And this money that has been given to the farmers for paddy has transformed the economy of Chhattisgarh.
ชูวางชวนฟาร์มร์เตนนาปอยสาขัดยังตีสักนาจักขันชัตติสการ์ชูอันรำดินมุนสังออกไหมนี่
Money has gone to the village level and transformed villages because of this.
ทิ้งตากกิลคอร์เบอร์เทงอันจันปุยนะอันเป็กขานอันทิ้งตากควอติชูอันที่เองจุรสุรไหมนี่มาสอนใน
At the same time, the Chhattisgarh government has identified local products in each district.
เทียนดิสตริกตินาชวนชัตติสการ์ช่วยตัวแต่ชวนอันมานี่ฮัตสันตูร์ตีดานตูร์ก็อันถอดชัวแต่ค่ะตีเราดานตูร์อันไงตัวปุยบกะ
And supports businesses, small businesses, and ensures that small businesses succeed.
business te takte te bultan tu te hote an dom kaga an lotlin lo thei lo na turin ruam ante na siam sakzela ni
And Chhattisgarh, a predominantly rural state, has opened a web of English schools across the state.
an mani state ra po Chhattisgarh chuan an state chung zonga English an ju thena turte an hon sakhial bokani
So 377 English schools provide the best quality education to the poorest students in Chhattisgarh.
chutiang chuan tu na po Chhattisgarh state ra chuan schools a thum som sari pasari lai mai khove tar so tlak an din sak to nge ni
So while we are developing states, protecting farmers, protecting laborers, protecting small businesses, the BJP is busy attacking them.
khatianga mi tikana tur mi chi rang tikana tur ngai tua kan man le lai hian kan state sarkar na chon BJP chon khang ho ti chia na tur kha an lo zong le lo man le ve tunga ni
GST is designed to destroy small and medium businesses.
tuna an GST ron don chuatere rengi business te nau te ho ti chia ta tur ta nan ruam man ni ti hiat reng maya
It is designed to weaken India's farmers.
India farmer te an ra be the tur ta na ruam man ni
All of you know what happened with demonetization.
mana poisa anti an cancel na demonetization kan tika in la kheve kan kareng
A completely ridiculous idea thought up by the Prime Minister of our country.
kan prime minister pui hian ka India ran ti chia na tur an hausak na tur ni boxi arua man liu ane
The economy still hasn't recovered.
ขัดจังการกันเอคโนโมยกันเอคโนมีง่ายอะไรโอโลเร่กันนี่
And if you want to understand the Prime Minister's strategy for developing India's economy, it can be summed up by one word:
Prime Minister อินกันรำอัจอยการดูดานฮีกองขัดินที่ยันเราใส่โดนตายละ
Adani.
อาดานีอันนี้ไหมอาดานีอ่ะ
Everything is designed to help one businessman.
มีประคัดโลกละตุลีระตานเหตุที่เลียนโกกะอาดานีจูนี่
So that is the state of the nation.
จูการรำดินมุนฮีนี่ริงอนไหม
It is a shame that the people who are running your government are in cahoots with the government of Delhi.
อินเดียรำไอ้คนละเจลตู้เบอร์ฮีมีประคัดบอยฮะตากันอยู่มังอ้อที่เทนตานี่
Vote for the Congress party that treats everybody with respect.
คองเกรสพาร์ตี้รอฮิจวนมีซงฮีง่ายอังคัดเวกินไอ้อันนี้
That provides not empty words but a vision to the state of Mizoram.
ทุติยามรวกและเบลเจียนดอลโลเปเวลวินอินเดียรำทุยตะกันกาลตูร์รวยนะอันนี้
And if there's one thing I want to leave you with, it is that we will defend your culture, your religion, and your tradition.
ทิลประคัดก็สวยเชียนเอ็มดูแลก็นุชเชียดูเจ้าจูกันเราสรการโดนะจูวางชวนอินสาขวานอะไรกัลจร์เลยอินน้ำนุนพุงเฮกันหุมหิมสักโดนเจ้านี่ที่ก็เทียมดูเจ้านี่
It is, for us, it is more important than anything else.
เฮ้ยกันตาชวนเอ็งดังซงไอ้น่ะปอยโมเบรนี่
Because if Mizo culture is attacked and destroyed, if Mizo tradition is attacked and destroyed, if your language is attacked and destroyed, if your religion is attacked and destroyed, then India is attacked and destroyed.
อาจารย์จูอินคัลจร์เตอินน้ำนุนพุงเตสาขวเตตีเชียตามพอจวนเฮกันอินเดียตีเชียตันตีกันเรียนี่
We love your diversity. We love your perspective. We love your way of looking at the world and at life.
อินดังลำนัดเตอินทิลทีร์ดานเตเขาเวลินมูดานเตกันง่ายสังเจวะ
It is our most valuable asset.
เฮทิลปอยโมเบรันนี่แรงสิน
It is much more important than these buildings and all these other things, because it is the heart of India and heart of Mizoram.
แห่งบิลดิ้งเลียดปุยเตกองชับปุยเตสองไอ้คานขายอินริลรูเลยอินเซเลนนะคะปุยโมเบรันข้าเคยอินเดียอะไรมาโมเบรันแรงกันนี่
And we come here, I come here with respect, and I come here to learn from you and understand from you.
นังมานี่ฮีกรอนอินเนรกรอนกัลยานนังมานี่สานสังตักเจ้าเลยไงสานสังตักเจ้าเนี่ยกะโลกะละ
Because I know that your tradition, your history is thousands and thousands of years of wisdom.
In history เตกัลจารุปดาเตฟินนัทุกตามนะสักตามตักเดนะอินเริ่มโชว์อันนี้ที่กันเทียนี่
So I come here with humility.
จูวางชวนอินมากรอนดินเฮียนอินง่ายล้อมตักินเตตักินเขามันนี่
I'd like to conclude by thanking you for coming and walking with me today.
วยนะกับบุลาอินอนกัลนั่นแหละกะทูลาแกอินอนกัลน่าวางขันลอมถูกกะสวยดัว
It was a pleasure, a lot of fun for me.
กะตาชวนทิลนัวมตักันนี่
And I look forward to walking properly across the northeast sometime.
นักกีฬาเรย์วักลาวชวนโนติสปุ่มปุยนักนี้เตหูเนี่ยนะกัลหูฮิกัลทีระนี่
And meeting as many of you as possible.
จูวางชวนจูนักนี้ปุยจากเวกกันนี่
Thank you. So do you want this?